and it says, "This I don't know. We're live 30 seconds. Whatever,
You know,
whatever. It's fine."
we got through it, Slap. At this point in life, in our beginnings, it
Mm-hmm,
is what
mm-hmm,
it
mm-hmm.
is, Slap. Like I just reach points where I just go, does it matter at this point? Welcome
No,
back to the channel.
nothing matters. That's the secret. Nothing matters.
Well, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the episode 3 of the Skip and Slap podcast.
Yeah.
You got your
Welcome,
guys, you got Slap,
welcome.
you got Skip, whichever one you want to call them, right?
We know who you're talking to. We know who you're
Everybody knows
talking
Slap.
to. And we have a special guest.
Slap. So,
Right
so
there. She's right there.
we put a video up today. Slap.
She's kind of knocked out right now,
She had a long fight last week,
bro. She fought
Slap.
that brown bear, like up on its hind legs. 6
Are we
feet
at
tall.
the bear stage already?
I told you it's been its fur was all over the place.
In like 10 years,
Ah.
it's gonna be like an alien, bro. It's
Nobody
like this.
talks about the smell. Nobody talks about this. Yes, in a couple of years, it took out an alien. Yes.
So
Yeah,
Slap.
definitely.
So people are genuinely curious what it was that you actually went to go, protect the Phoebes from, because
it was a raccoon, no doubt.
so was it
There's no doubt now.
Wait. You had a raccoon in your house?
Apparently, yes. That's I had a raccoon in my house.
Slap.
Yeah.
Slap, that's the scary.
In the moment it was scary, and then it was chill because it was gone, and I was just worrying about her because she was nuts. You got to see how big her tail was. It was ginormous, and she had like the hair on the back of her neck, on her back standing straight up, and she just wouldn't like chill. And she's like she's a wreck to begin with. Like she was like a feral cat that I rescued. So she's a little touchy to begin with, and now you
coming at my guy all wrong,
bro. You coming at my. I feel bad. I feel bad that I put her in that situation. To be honest, like
Slap, where does a raccoon come from? How does one arrive where
a mama raccoon and a daddy raccoon? Do we have to? I mean, it's not too different, right? Sure, it's a little different, but it's not too different.
No, I'm not talking about that, Slap. Where does a raccoon hide in one's establishment where one goes, hey, there's a raccoon in my house?
I live right on the wetlands here in beautiful Staten Island, New York. And it is a wonderful place. It really is. So I live right on the wetlands, bro. I have everything. I have all the wildlife. Obviously, birds. I have raccoon. I have fox. We have foxes now, not just one. I see like multiple fox, deer, like in my front yard, in my driveway, in my street.
I did have that when I was in Jersey.
Like it's just weird.
Out in the front.
It's like, just weird for me to drive down my street and have to like avoid a deer. Like it just doesn't. I don't know. We're in the city. It just, I don't know. It doesn't feel right. It jumped out
where you're at. Yeah.
Yeah. But I have everything. I have it all. Possums, rabbits, snakes.
Weathers.
You know what? This spring, I caught, I caught a glimpse of 2 skunk. I have skunk. I think they're living under my neighbor's deck.
But trash.
I see two babies every so often looking for water.
I see adults coming and I don't like it. I would be like, I don't want to live here because those cute babies become disgusting adults.
See, that's what I want to be their friend. I'm going to try and make friends with them.
Slap, you're not going to do this.
For the future, not for now.
You're fucking Rob Ventura, fucking ace detective over here. Pro shop / fucking animal talker.
Okay. I'm going to tell you this. I am trying to make friends with a crow. That's my goal this
Can
summer
I ask
was
you
to try and make
what are you
friends
doing?
with a crow.
What do you
And
mean?
today was, and I bring this up
You're
because
making me
today
nervous,
was
Slap.
no reason to be nervous. I'm connecting with nature. This is a good thing. Today was day one. I kind of connected. I fed him, threw him some nuts.
You set your
And
precedent that way. Like, did you plan this, or was this like a?
no. I happened to see two smaller crow. I'm assuming baby crow, because they're not huge. All right. So the first thing is, I walked out to my front yard to water my front garden, and a fucking like the size of a cat. Where is she? Right there. Size of her. Daisy's flying. Daisy flew and like came down from a tree and like right at kind of my head and then swooped up and landed on a roof. Like it didn't dawn on me at first, but it felt like she was sending a message. And the message was that there were kids around. There were kids at the end of the baby crows were at the end of the driveway and they were eating. So it felt like it was a message. So I was like,
better leave
all
my
right,
kids
well,
alone.
So let's not be angry. Let's not be angry neighbors. Let's get along. So I threw some nuts in the driveway leading up to my backyard. And then I sat there, just chilled, sitting in the sun, and saw the babies in my yard. So I just threw some nuts at them. And they didn't like that at first, but then they flew away. They came back. And I don't know if one or both like hopped on the fence, hopped on the ground,
You
took
know,
the nuts, flew away.
when someone doesn't have something,
so today could be day one. We'll see.
You know, when
I
Rob Lawless
apologize.
I used to ask myself when Rob Lawless had a day off, what does he do?
I didn't do this. I didn't do this.
Connects with nature.
In
his latter days, he starts to fucking.
It was mostly, and that time was mostly.
And a crow slap. We're picking
groceries and laundry. That was all there was time for.
Yeah, and you're out here. You're out here getting pet crows.
I'm trying. I think it would be fun.
You need to go to a fucking pet store and pick a parakeet.
I don't know.
Pick a Pete.
Bro. Be careful. They talk a lot. They talk a lot. Well, you talk a lot, so maybe you get along. Maybe you have somebody to talk to. Maybe you have somebody. Maybe you should.
That's really crazy. You'd pick a crow that's taller than you. That's insane. Maybe you could fucking.
There's always. There's all the crow are taller. All the crow.
But I mean, okay.
So do you not have like wildlife outside your door?
Slap. If I'll show you what it looks like, right? But like because I live literally in the back of my complex, so if you look behind it, it's nothing but like trees and I don't know what goes.
This is a perfect opportunity. Like you can't tell me that it wouldn't be fucking chill for you to sit out on your porch and just have like one crow just fucking hop on your thing and just hang out with you.
Slap. They hang out here, but I don't want to be its boy.
Bro, they are smart as fuck. You can play games with them. They will bring you things. I'm telling you, go check out some video of people. I got a guy. I don't have a guy. I saw a video of a guy.
Tell me about your guy.
And he befriended a crow for only the only reason was to protect his chickens. That was it. And it did exactly that. It flies around. He's got videos of the whole family flying around, attacking like hawks, so that the hawks don't come down and steal their chickens.
You're gonna sit here and tell me that Sylvester the fucking hawk, or the fucking whatever, right? Didn't decide at like 3 a.m., bro. I could have a snack right now. We got some fresh chicken on tap. You're gonna sit here and tell me that Sylvester wasn't like, I'm about to hit the buffet because they lined up right now, Slap. You know what I'm saying? So you can't.
Jekyll and Hyde. There was a cartoon, Jekyll and Hyde, was a big influence on me. So
Slap, you're gonna sit here and tell me that you don't think that this fucking crow's gonna eat your cat too?
No.
What do you know?
She's not an outside. She's not an outside cat. She is not an outside.
We're not talking about bringing the crow inside. We're just talking about having this fucking.
No, he's just gonna hang out in the neighborhood. Yeah, he's gonna hang out, visit. Maybe he'll chill. I don't know. I don't know where it's
Slab.
gonna go.
Everybody tells me that everybody from Staten Island has a guy.
This is
You just
true.
have,
Everybody got
but
a guy.
we always have a guy. There's always.
Listen, Slap. How do you think you become the guy until you befriend the crow? Then I'll become the crow guy.
The crow guy.
Somebody's chickens need protecting. I got a guy, and I'll be the guy.
I need a ball drilled.
I got a guy.
I got a guy for that.
Do you know
okay.
I get text messages from people asking me for layouts and whatnot, just on the regular. Just, hey, it's Tuesday. I was thinking about getting this ball.
First off, they give you that bullshit. Hey, Rob, how you been?
No, there's not even. No.
Oh, there's not even respect in it, huh?
It's no niceties. It's like, hey, I'm getting a ball. Can you map this out? So, hey, now, in their defense, I do give out my contact info to the juniors because I want them to reach out. Like if they have questions, I always encourage that. But like adults, no, thank you. No, thank you. During business hours.
They don't know how to slap. I had a guy. I used to work in the shop at my house. Remember, I used to run the shop at my house, right?
Yeah.
I had a guy. See, this can kind of lead us into the conversation we want to talk about because we talk pro shop, we talk shop here, right? So this kind of leads me into.
I forgot about that.
Customers. Let's talk about customers. Okay. So you see that? Did you hear that? That's what I want everybody to start to understand. Okay.
Yeah,
we're happy to see you when we're ready to see you. Now, hear me out.
Okay. So what I'm saying about is just off of what I just said about people just randomly texting me like, "Hey, you got a layout for me? I'm bowling in this," and that's the stuff that kind of gets me. It's just not too necessary.
Why?
Because there's just blatant disregard for our time.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all it is. And I have no problem doing it, but just, bro, you don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm into. Like, and maybe they're unaware that the time that we're outside the shop is really valuable because we don't get a lot. We have to spend a lot of time in the shop. Like I said, I don't know if it was last episode or the episode before. You have to be there. You have to have the shop open. Right? You have to make yourself available. Yeah. And honestly, there's a lot of times where I now offer myself up to people because I have a difficult time. I'm managing the bowling center and they're asking for help. And I do want to help, but you
can't.
I feel really, I don't ever want to put myself or Frankie in a situation where he feels like I'm kind of double dipping on him, where I'm doing some stuff on the side and also managing the building. No, I want there to be a clear separation.
Correct.
But that being said, I invite people down to come and bowl like after we close. Like if you want to come down and practice on the lanes before they get oiled, come on down. I'll keep the building. The building's open, it's not running, but we're bowling and it's actually on days that I practice. So you'd be on the lanes with me. Try and get I offer it to like employees. That bowl, like come on down, come down on a Wednesday or Thursday after we close. I'll be there practicing. If you want to join me, jump on. Love doing that stuff, but it's.
Oh, Slap! Hold on one second. Oh, Chris Fluger, this is one of my customers. Slap. He's no power, but he's sitting here watching us. So appreciate y'all. That sucks that you guys don't have power. We do.
Wait, what?
Because we just had a really bad storm kind of roll through here. So Chris is a customer of mine, or he's like one of my buddies now. But yeah, he lost power. So I hope you guys get that back soon, man. That's because, bro, we've been getting some weird ass weather out here.
That sucks.
Like it doesn't know what it wants to do. All right, so you talk about your time being what you wanted and how you want to manage it, right? Like think about a time that you thought like, man, I really hate the fact that people can communicate with me at that one time that really kind of set you on fire where you're like, man, why are you texting me right now? Like you can't think of anything like that.
I can't take credit for that because I didn't have that moment. Not on my own. It was Tiff. When I was dating Tiff, you know, she'd be over my house where it's Saturday morning and people are texting like, "Hey, I'm driving to a tournament. Squad starts at 9.
Yeah.
What surface do you think? You know, what balls you thinking I should use?" And she's like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, what do you do?"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, and I'm like, "What do you like?" To me, it did. I was like, there was just the course of business, right? It was something I felt like I had to do to retain my customers. I know better now.
Yeah,
But
like
it took,
I've set that
but it,
boundary for myself too now.
yeah, it took her to kind of open my mind and see that that was a boundary that I needed to enforce because of what I just said, the time is valuable. The time away from the shop to decompress, um, and it wasn't so much the shop. I mean, I wonder about you. I want you to answer this question because for me, it's not time away from bowling. It's not time away from the drill press, plug work, surface. It's not time away from any of that. I would go in gladly and rearrange the shop and reorganize things. It was the people. It was being in that service industry and having to service people. It takes a toll on you, you know.
Yeah, and
It's
this is what I was talking about earlier, where like not so much anymore now because of where I am, but you understand this pretty much more than anybody else in my life that has done this job and what they put into it is like you get to the shop early, thinking if I get there early enough, I could catch up,
oh
right? But
yeah,
when someone catches a glimpse of Rob, Joel, people that own shops, they go, fuck, now I have to turn around and I have to stop him from progressing what he's doing because I can't wait the 25 minutes for him to open the door for him to
yeah,
get that out. And when I say, you got to talk to me when I open, then they feel like they get disrespected. But if I have to
yeah,
explain the fact that I have to finish and catch up my work, I'm wasting time explaining the fact that I gotta catch up my
yeah,
work. Right?
yeah. Uh,
So
you have, as long as you set that boundary and
and
do it
that's
in
what
like
I have been doing.
in a
Yeah.
respectful way, you
Yes.
know, and just try and explain your side and why. It's not that I don't want to talk to you. I just don't want to talk to you right now.
Right now. Right
Like,
now.
just I didn't even open yet. Like the people standing outside the door waiting for you,
Okay.
right? We would
100%.
get there
Yeah.
early. We
Yeah.
would, you know. Um, I can you, if I send you a picture, is it
Yes.
something you can load fairly easily?
Yes.
Okay, so
You're gonna have to
uh,
email it to me in that one that you sent that link on.
all right, and all right. I don't want to bog things down right now.
Okay, but
I'm gonna eventually go for a cup of coffee. So then, as I'm walking to the kitchen, I'll send that to you.
text me the
But
picture, Rob. Just text it to me.
I hate you. I hate you.
Just text it because they're gonna ask me what it is. Slap. Now you did this. You can't set precedents in the world and not expect people to just understand what the hell's going on.
Boundaries, bro. We just talked
Slap.
about it.
Well, you can't
Boundaries.
do that
You
and
don't
then
get
say that.
the
And then
fuckers don't get to
say
ask for it right now. When I'm ready, I'll open the doors and, and we'll get started.
Okay, so all right, so we're gonna get past the door part. Okay, so for this episode, I think we're gonna just kind of walk into the process, right? We're gonna walk into how and why and how you want people to feel when they go through the process of getting a ball drilled and
Hmm. Hmm.
understanding what
Hmm.
you're looking for as a pro shop guy, right? So, first question for Rob, what is the thing that you want people to think about? This is for all my new bowlers more than the bowlers that just hang out in the shop, right? What is it
Okay.
that you want new bowlers to think about when they walk into the shop and they go, I'm going to talk to Rob, and Rob and this customer have come together for the first time? What is the thought you want them to have when you first meet them? What
That's
is
a
what is the expectation of what you feel that they should feel when they walk into a shop and talk to the pro shop professional for the first time?
uh, well, I mean, the first impression is I want them to understand that I hear them, I see them. Um, I want to create. So I'm not entirely sure how to answer that question because I don't know that I have it predetermined what I expect from people. But what I've always, I would say after my first year of being on my own, no, it was no, I'm sorry, that's not true. Our first year at Carolier.
Can I ask you a question before you get into
Go ahead.
that? How
Yeah,
long were you at Stoughton before you went into Carolier?
8 years.
Really? You were there that
Yeah.
long?
Oh yeah. Something like
Slap, I
that.
didn't know
Yeah.
how long you were. I thought you were there like 3 years. Shit,
No,
8 years?
no.
Fuck,
It was
I didn't know
there.
that. Okay, go ahead. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. No. That's fine. That's fine. When we were first went through our you know what I saw it for the first time during the U.S. Open, the first year we were there. So that first February, and it was the relationship.
Okay.
It was the relationship between ball rep and bowler at a very high level. I'm talking about PBA touring champions.
Yep.
And just they would walk into the shop and have conversations amongst themselves in a quiet space, right? And you'd overhear, and I was like, that's what I want. That's what I've always wanted, is someone to kind of bounce ideas off of, because I had all these questions, and it always felt like I wasn't getting an answer unless I was buying a ball. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Like,
you feel like you
I
have to
didn't
spend
get.
money to get information.
I have to spend money to get information. Like, no one is willing to have a conversation.
Yeah, correct.
And answer some of the questions, or even whatever it is, and give me
Maybe
their
more,
opinions.
maybe not so much. Not maybe. I don't even want to speak for a lot of companies because I don't know, but I know for me, I feel like maybe that's a little lesson now where people understand that you shouldn't be so standoffish as a pro shop guy, I guess. You know, like I see pro shop guys that I've known and I know them to not be those people that are not standoffish when people walk into the shop, right?
That's
Because you
good.
have to
Yeah.
have a personality to do this. You have to. It's very slap.
Yeah.
I mean, you tell me. Like, you tell me what you think. Like, do you feel like you need to have somewhat of
I
a
feel
personality to do
no.
this job?
I feel now very differently than when we were working in it and in it together. I feel very differently. I feel like you've got to do what you do well, and then your community will find you. I did kind of believe that when we were at Carolier.
I saw you come
I
to so many epiphanies at Carolier, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
saw you
It was a
learn, understand
tremendous.
things so much. Like
It was
when
a tremendous. You have to admit that for yourself. It was a
whoa, man,
tremendous
listen, I became like
learning experience.
yeah,
We got thrown into the busiest a pro shop could be
yeah.
from the get go, and that's why I say we were not prepared. We didn't have the. I didn't have the systems in place. I didn't have the operations in place. We didn't have the
We didn't
computing
have
in place.
time
Like
to make
all
one.
the things.
We didn't
It
have
would
time
be.
to make one.
Yeah, but it should have been set up before, and
Slap,
that's
we
the
hit the
point.
ground running as soon as we touched Carolier.
We were behind the moment we opened.
Before we opened, we were behind.
Right.
It was
We had work.
insane.
We had balls. We had plug work waiting for us when we opened. So
So much dust.
yeah,
So
yeah.
But anyway,
So no.
let's go
So
back to the person
right.
walking
So
in and their feeling.
I just be open to new ideas. You know, there's a humbleness. I don't know everything. Whatever you think you know, it's probably not 100% what you think it is, or whatever it is. But just go in there with an open mind and be open to new ideas. Those were our. I would say, would you agree that they were the most fun customers? The people that were willing to experiment and try
Oh
new
yeah,
things,
because
and
they saw how much fun we had with it, and when they see
that's
how
what I'm
much fun
saying.
they
Like,
want to go, man, I want to
when
do
was
have
the
that
last
energy.
time? I mean, I know I've done this so many times. Like, good one comes to mind, Joe Krakovich.
Oh man, that
Right?
dude's like one of
Used
my
to
dads.
bring a ton of balls to get drilled, tons and tons and tons and tons. And I said to him one day, I was like, Joe, when you're ready for your next ball, I'm going to give you one because I have an idea that I want to try with you. It would help me if I got a player like you to try this and give me your feedback. If you love the ball, pay me for it. If you hate the ball, no harm, no foul. It was my idea. I try, right? Experiment. And those were the most, I mean, he paid me for the ball because he absolutely fell in love with it. You almost kind of plant the seed that they're going to like it. Like,
yeah. Just trust me. Just
going
trust
out,
me to get you there.
bro, it was the worst that happens. He hates it. It was fine. But there's nothing on my end, right? My reputation isn't on the line. I'm not worried about it. It gives me the room to experiment with people and learn like what's good for a guy that's 4.25 over and 2 3/8 up. Like what's good? Like what's gonna work? Is this kind of core? Now, I would be afraid to sell him what I thought might work versus what I know will work.
Okay, that's valid.
Right? Is that
you kind of give yourself a little bit of cushion when you do that. You allow yourself a little bit of leniency in that.
I need to experiment with this type of bowler. And I feel really guilty if I sell him a $250 ball and it's dog shit. One, it doesn't do what he wants it to do. He's not ready to see that ball motion. But when it's my idea and there's nothing on the line for him, he's open to it.
Slap, what did you say about ball motion? What did you just say?
I say a lot of things about ball motion. I don't know.
Being what? Or being ready to see a particular type of ball motion?
Yeah. You have to train your eye. You have to train your eye. Who's she? Brittany Green.
This is my girl, Brittany. I coach her. I drill her shit, and this is my girl, right?
We don't hate any bowling balls here.
That's that. No, Slap. She threw it 6 frames and said, "I hate this." Like, didn't throw it on anything else.
Listen, not everything is a home run out
that's
the box.
And that's what I try to tell him. Like, you have to stop expecting every ball that you drill to strike all the time. You have balls that do that.
Be careful because she might be looking for a specific motion that she's not getting.
She leaves it up to me, and
but no. I can leave it up to you, but I'm still the one on the lanes throwing the ball, so it's ultimately up to me. If I don't have the confidence in that shape, I'm not going to use it. Not going to use it. I'm going to use what I know, right? You're always going to go back to your default. You're always going to go back to your safe space. When things are going crazy, you're going to go back to your safe space and what works.
Okay.
You know, and there's an element of you have to learn. Like we talk about new ball syndrome, right? You and I have had talks about this extensively with customers. Like, bro, I know you're excited to throw this ball, but this is not the ball for this house. You should be using your other things that, no, bro, I'm so excited to throw this. And it looks terrible. And now you're off on down a bad road. Now it's in my head. This ball is dog shit. Even when I take it to the house where it's supposed to be used, or the time, not so much the house, but the time when it's supposed to be used, now I have this doubt in my mind. This game is psychological in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
In so many ways.
And that's got to give it time. That's my thing is, if it doesn't work at more than 1 or 2 games, and you give it some time, and I go, man, I really don't like the motion, then I can help to understand. But Brittany's learning and changing so much about ball roll, bro. That's what I try to tell her and explain to her. Like, when you actually learn how to roll the ball a little bit more, you'll see a shape you've never seen before. But you have to develop that. This woman had 100 bowling balls, Slap.
You have to give it time. And Brittany, what I'll say is Joel is not going to leave you hanging. He's going to be there 100% of the way. Answering any questions that you have, coming up with new ideas. Yeah. Coming up with new ideas, and then also at some point going to you and saying, you know what, Britt, I was wrong. That ball is dog shit. Let me take it back from you, and let me give you something else. Like, so just give it time. Be patient.
And that's what I try to tell people, because like I tried to talk about last week, where I told you I get 42 or 41 mils in the front. I can use bigger pieces. But if you have a ball like that,
so fun.
I know. Slap.
What's
It
your
is.
transition like? Like, do you
Slap.
find like you're
I
balling
can.
up as the night goes?
I did the other day. I used Alpha Crux 2 games, went weaker, and said, no, there's still more
Nope,
volume here.
nope.
And I can
Doesn't
still
see
throw it
it.
out. Slap.
Yeah,
But, when you have a ball like that, where you're not bowling with anybody on the pair, and you have 40 mils in the front, and you have a ball that's not designed to handle a lot of oil, and it doesn't hook, and you go, well, why didn't my ball hook?
yeah,
Well, that's why your
yeah.
ball didn't hook. It doesn't have enough core, cover, diff to slow the fuck down. So when I say that, it's an understanding that I fill gaps in your bag. I don't like to overlap shapes. He taught me that.
Yeah.
He taught, and a lot of people should live in that because it's like a golf bag. There's certain times you're going to need certain parts of your golf clubs, and certain times you're
Yeah.
not.
You're not
So
going to use your 7-iron every shot.
So when we have certain things that we're doing, the understanding that I'm filling the gaps in the bag when you go, I got to go to a tournament where there's a ton of friction. Well, now I go,
Yeah.
okay, now we have the ball for that. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
We're
So
taking the worry out of it.
it's more about motions, right? Than balls. It's more about motions, right? Understanding the motions and when to use those motions and what they're going to counteract. Obviously, knowing that comes with reading lanes. You have to understand what your ball is telling you as it goes down the lane. Well, just experiment. Try new things. Try surface. Try slap. Do you still negative polish? Do you still negative polish?
You go down to go up?
Polish. After you polish, hit it with acetone. Kind of negative
3,000.
polish.
3,000.
Okay.
3,000. Because I don't like, and you know what? And I'm gonna talk about this because this is pro shop shit. You know the rough or the Power Edge. Okay.
Yeah.
Power Edge, when it came out, that stuff made the ball go fucking sideways. Now, I'm not seeing that happen. I'm not seeing that happen with it. I'm not seeing what I saw with it when I first had it. Maybe it's because of where I was at. Maybe it was because of the amount of friction that I was dealing with.
Could
But
be
I
that.
don't.
It could be the balls themselves at the time.
I mean, I use compound
balls
flat more than I
themselves, yeah.
use really polished that
What
much.
you think something changed with the product?
I feel like it. I maybe. Like
Is
I
is
feel like
Reacta Shine still in the lineup?
no.
Aha. So
That
what's
stuff
their
made
other
the ball
polish?
greasy.
What's their other polish besides Power Edge?
React to shine? No, not react to gloss.
There's React, right? They have a Reacta Shine and a Reacta Gloss, and the
Yeah,
gloss was slippery.
it
had
was
a slip
very
agent.
Yes,
It had
a
a
slip agent in it.
So
Yes.
what is Reacta Shine still in the line?
No, I think they.
Oh, that's a problem.
Why are you saying that's a problem?
Well, it's a good polish. It's a good polish, and it gives you an option compared to the Power Edge. It sounds like something's going on, and you might be onto something. That Reacta Shine goes away, and suddenly, out of nowhere, your Power Edge is acting differently. Coincidence?
Could it be the amount of absorption that's happening in the covers that's making?
Could be. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said bowling balls. It could be the balls at that time were less porous, and it just, you get a cleaner surface, you get a cleaner front, but it's still got the teeth.
Okay,
that stick out above the polish.
So since we're talking about this, do you feel like they're messing with the chemical makeup of all covers?
Oh, always. 100%.
Do you feel like it's too much that it's creating this problem? Because I swear to you, I don't feel like it doesn't. The motions have changed to more rounder.
Yes, I agree. I agree
100%. Rounder.
I agree 100% across the board, across companies. It's almost like the industry decided that, hey, we're just gonna go with smoother reacting balls.
Smoother, earlier in the front, rollier.
Bro, there's so many variables to answer that question.
Yes, and
You
we're gonna try to answer as many as we can, but we don't know as many. We don't know.
Yeah,
Some of
I just there's too many variables to take into place, but it's also hard to ignore all the signs like
correct.
that we're seeing, right? The so I'm seeing it in New York, you're seeing it in Indiana. I'd be curious, who else kind of sees the trend, the bigger overall trend that's happening
Like the
across the board?
thickness of
Because
core. Like, why does thickness of core cover? Why does that matter? Like, why? High road, right? You
it's
know high road,
physics.
right? Why?
Yeah, it's physics.
But why? Why? Okay, so why if I go, I don't know, fucking inch and a half deep, or if I go 3 inches deep with my cover, why does that matter? Like, I want to understand that part more than anything else too.
Because without getting to, I don't think I could answer it on the technical level.
That'll be a question that I would want to
backing it up with math, but
Yes.
it's the more weight centered in the center of the ball, more mass centered in the ball, get you an earlier roll. It's a lower RG.
High road is
So
definitely the one that always comes to my mind when
yeah,
that
and it should. That I don't know if it was revolutionary, but definitely changed the game for us.
wow.
I mean, how many high roads do you think we drilled in our lifetime? 5,000?
I don't you ever think about that, Slap? How
Yeah,
many
I do all
balls
the
have you
time.
Oh, Slap,
All
I
the time.
go,
I wish I had a
if I
count.
die, Slap, that would be one of the
I
questions
want to know. Right? Is this one of the things? Is this one of the mysteries of the world that I get
my
answered?
own mystery. My own mystery, yeah. Like,
Does every ball driller get like like a number? Like
yes.
you wear it like on your
Slap, are
like
we
it
walking
matters?
in like fucking bosses, bro? Slap. We walking in like we the shit. Excuse me, sir, you're in my way.
The more important number is how many did you drill
How
the
many
same?
fuck ups?
Oh, there's a lot of them. They were fun. There's a lot of them.
Slap.
It happens. It
Can I tell
happens.
you? Can I tell you one of the mistakes that I've made? You know the dot three technology, right?
Like recently?
Nah, this was in the last like 3 years though.
Okay, that's fair.
You know,
I was
the new
still making mistakes.
The Brunswick dot three technology,
Brunswick dot three technology.
the dot technology. You know how if you look on the other side, like they
Oh
have the
yeah.
circular dot
There's
and the pin up under. Okay,
yeah.
so they have asymmetrical balls.
Yeah.
So
You thought it was the PSA?
yes,
Yeah, I love you for that. Ah.
I looked at the ball. I said, "No, fuck."
Did you drill it and throw it?
It rolled really. I did. It wasn't for me. It was for a customer.
Okay.
And I was
So
like, "Do you like it?" He's
let me
like,
see.
"It's all right." I was like,
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
I was like,
So
I gotta. I was like,
you
I
put
gotta
the
tell you.
bottom.
It
Bro,
looked flat.
what's
You just didn't see a CG. I was like, I didn't even look. I looked at the pin and the mass. I was like, because if you look at it, it looks like it's the pin
where
and
was the
it's
fucking mask? Like
slap.
left of
This is what the dog technology pissed me off with. This is why I always check now, double check that shit because it's very easy to drill one of those balls upside down. It's very fucking easy. Like if you go in the shop and you pick up a dot three technology I don't know, dot they call it dot three or dot technology, right? Because you could drill into their circle and they'd be drilling into nothing. It's just the other side, right? So you won't affect anything if you put it in
what's
your
the
blade.
benefit? What's the benefit of this? What's the
You
payoff?
can drill into the pin halfway if you want, and you won't touch anything other than the top of the engraving. So you remember how the plastic pins last are in the ball?
Yeah.
That doesn't like it's not in a Brunswick ball anymore. It's just a circle.
Oh, it's just a circle.
It's a
Right.
circle. Yeah.
Oh, it's
So
a circle.
yeah, you could put that in your bridge and it won't crack your ball. But
Okay, that's great. That's
even if
wonderful.
you have an engraving there, you can still crack the fucking ball. So
But is there an intention in marking the other side?
to let you
Like,
know
how did you
that this is the other
confuse?
side.
How did you confuse the other side of the pin with the PSA?
Because the where it was lined up, like I swear to God, I wish I took a picture of this. It was a pink ball.
Me too. Me too.
God, I don't remember what what ball. It was a pink Brunswick ball. It was right when dot technology came out, because this hasn't been out a ridiculously amount of time. So when in that, it looked like it was asymmetrical, and I've seen like 4 or 5 guys do this. It looked asymmetrical because of where the pin and the mass were located as you were looking at it. Like,
okay,
I don't know how to explain it, Slav. You got to look at it, but like if you were to look at it,
I'm trying
like
to imagine.
map the ball, you map the ball, because you don't pay attention to the CG when you're mapping out a ball when it's asymmetrical.
This is true. This is true.
You know what I mean? Like you go, I'm going to connect the pin and mass. And you go, okay. And then he goes, and you drill, you go, oh, fuck. This is not good.
I went pin to pin. And how far was the... Oh, man.
All the way the other side.
All the way to the other side.
It looked really slow.
I was going to say, this takes a long time.
It was just very...
It's going to need a lot of friction. See ya.
So he says you're bowling on 27 feet. Yeah, good.
Hey, who was that waving? Oh, that was the head pin.
But see, when you're able... when you're able to understand from your mistakes and do that, i.e. the first ball I ever drilled, where... Do you remember this?
I don't know. You didn't tell the story yet.
Well, I didn't know if you remember the first time I drilled the ball. The first time you let me drill a ball.
Oh, it's meant to be. I know you're gonna fuck it up. I know you are. So it's not a big deal for me.
So
it is a big deal for you because you don't get it yet. But it's not a big. I know you're gonna fuck it up somehow. Something's. Wait, was this the inserts problem? Wasn't
yes, you fucking us.
Inserts. He got so angry at himself. He got so angry. It was one little step. Everything he hit, every line. He hit every line that he. Did you scribe that ball? Was that your first
scribe? I got of that ball, bro.
Okay, so
it was all of it, Slap.
It was a big deal. Drilling there's a difference. There's a difference in drilling your first ball and then drilling your first scribed ball.
Sweating.
There's a lot of pressure.
Don't miss.
And you're don't fucking miss. Don't miss a fucking line.
Defender.
You can make a lot of mistakes.
Huh?
You can make a lot of mistakes, but don't miss a fucking line.
Yeah, because I learned from a school of you're gonna scribe first and then you're gonna drill the ball. There is no oh, Slap. People try. What do I got going on?
Wait, hold on. Do you know what my introduction was?
Go ahead. I'm gonna tell them mine. You still didn't tell them what happened.
Ray comes to me. He comes to the front of the store. I had just finished, talking to somebody about a ball and whatnot. And he's like, "Hey, I left you something in the back." He goes, "I'm gonna go to dinner with Rab. When I get back, just make sure it's ready." What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't understand. I don't understand the assignment.
When we
you want me to clean your shit?
What do you mean?
You want me to clean your shit? I clean your shit. No problem. I do anything for you. I love you. You want me to drill you a ball?
What?
Now, you have to understand, Ray was fucking notorious. Like, he wasn't really... He was good. How do I say this? He was in tune with his fit, but it really didn't get in the way too much. Like, if it didn't feel... Except... Here's the asterisk. Here's the... You don't bevel his thumb.
Whose?
Ray's.
No bevel. Ray's thumb?
Not even once.
Like Duke?
Not even once. Off the plug cutter.
His whole life?
Off the plug cutter into his bag.
No way.
With and he would look at it, because he would look at it and know the difference visually if it had been sanded or if it was still, you know how a slug looks when you cut it?
Yes.
With a plug cutter?
Yes.
That texture. If that texture wasn't there, he knew what you did.
Like that little white texture.
The white, the ripples,
yes,
the bumps, depending on whose urethanes you're using, the bumps, the ripples, the texture. And then you sand it and it goes smooth.
Right.
No. You don't touch his fucking thumb. No bevel.
Ray Larson.
Yes. 0.
Really?
Zero.
I did
'Cause
not
he
know
told me,
that.
he says, motherfucker, he says, try it. You'll never fucking grab a ball again in your life.
I can see him saying that yeah, bro. I didn't know that, bro.
It fucking hurts. It hurts. I
Yeah,
tried one
it
time.
hurts.
Fucking like just nerve pain, just all the way up wrist and arm.
I remember I tried to do that.
Bob, yeah.
I remember I tried to do that. Like O'Grady
they're
did
psycho.
that.
They're
He did that
psycho. They're
little
really
thing, and
smart.
that's it. I was
The
like,
people
bro,
that don't bevel their thumbs, what I've learned, because Bob Benoit's another one, genius, bowling genius.
yeah, absolutely.
Ray, bowling genius. Like just a little cynical, but genius. And they all have it in common. They don't bevel their fucking thumbs.
No way. No way.
Yeah, I know. No way.
No way.
No, thank you.
I'm not that.
You know who changed that for me? You know who changed? So there was a lot of guilt learning from a guy who didn't bevel his thumbs, and then you loving excessive amounts of bevel. Like there's some guilt attached to that. I felt bad. Like I feel like I'm going against my sensei. Because
you used to round the. You still do that.
You know who taught me?
Johnny Petraglia Jr.
Yep.
Johnny Petraglia Jr. Yes.
No, not Junior.
Or Johnny Petraglia Sr. Sorry, Senior. Yes.
Senior.
Because
Singh says the first time I saw him put his thumb in, he sunk it 3/16 below the ball, at least.
Slap. And then you remember his fucking mold?
And then just went to town.
Slap.
Just went to town with the
his mold went from fucking here to here to here to here. I'm like, John, we're running out of mold, We're running out of mold, bro.
Crazy. But that's what
10 balls at a time, bro.
Yeah, and that was the moment that I was like, you know what? There is no rules. There's no rules about how this game works. Because whatever works for you. And that was the moment, the first time I saw him, it opened my eyes to it doesn't matter how you do it. Do not listen to the textbooks. They're just guidelines. Do it your way, the best way you can. And we're here. You and I are here to help along the way. Answer any questions.
It's insane to me that he's not considered the GOAT.
What?
How is he not the GOAT? He won in 6 decades.
He gets the shaft because he's lefty, first of all. And then there's the, Mike Albee. I mean, there were so many good.
Did it longer and he won more, Slap.
I know. Not deserved. The guy's a phenomenal player.
Slap. Like being in the shop when we had Johnny there and it was just us three talking, bro. You could never.
Great fucking stories.
There's no politeness in the conversation. There's no.
Oh no.
There's no politically correct. This is us boys just having a conversation.
Bro, I loved the first time he cursed at us. Like it was so great.
You cursed.
It was just so great. It was like he Hall of Fame just fucking yelled at me. What the fuck? Like one of the guys. Like that was.
And he's got a cup of wine in his hand and he's using his fingers.
Yeah.
And he's got
both hands. He's got to put the wine down to use both hands to pull his pants.
Yeah.
Tug him 2 times, and then tell you the story. And then he would, double tug and then tell you the story. Where's me?
He was super tugged too. He was tugging the shit out.
Let me tell you. He was fucking. But nobody did it like him. Oh my God.
It was just we learned so much. We learned so much about, because this is where we were spoiled, right? Where I had the opportunity to learn during the week of the U.S. Open and what the U.S. Open was like 20 years before that U.S. Open. So I knew, like, he told us about the story about Michael J. Fox going to Carolier and staying at his fucking house.
Yeah.
Think about that. Yeah, the bowlers were the popular ones when he was doing the shit.
Yeah, taught him how to bowl for a movie. How cool is that?
He taught Michael J. Fox how to bowl for a movie. I said, bro, this is why, like, we had Carmen Salvino in the shop. Slap, remember that?
That was great. Yeah, oh yeah. I remember he sat on the floor, Indian style. Sat on the floor, Indian style.
And Carmen Salvino wasn't that young at this point.
Right. He was like, no, because he was talking to all kids. They were all junior bowlers. What was the oldest kid, like 12, 14? Yeah,
and me and Rob behind the desk, and we just watched.
Yeah, he just sat there for like, I don't know, 2 hours just talking to kids about bowling, like their grandpa.
Yeah.
Indian style, like, Carmen, can I get you a chair? Ah,
Let me tell you about Freddie
with the
Buche.
hands. With the hands. He was great.
So I just, to me, it's the understanding when you walk in. That's what, like, this all reverts back to the original question: is when you walk into the shop, you want to walk into a level of comfort that someone that's going to tell you something, and you're actually going to get what that person is telling you that you're going to get. And this is what he taught me, and this is why we do things the way we do, because it's a slap. And I'm going to tell you guys, I have, and Rob maybe has heard this many thousands of times. You ever get a compliment on how you measure someone?
I don't know if it was a compliment. It was more like, what
What the fuck are you
what
doing
are you
to my
doing?
hand?
What are you
Yes.
doing? Why are you doing all these things? Like, explain yourself. Like, what like, just the not understanding. And I feel bad. It makes me feel bad when people go into a shop and they don't experience this. But this is what I was talking about earlier, about bringing that that ball rep professional player relationship, you know, being able to bounce ideas off of. I wanted to be the person that people felt like they could come and talk to and ask questions, and I would try and give them my best answer. um, I wanted to create that for everyone that came in my shop, not just the elite players, not just, that was really it for me, for
There's no
everyone.
clicks over here. You're gonna
For
get treated the
everyone, for
same way.
everyone. Yeah, we can have the same conversation that I'm having with a professional.
Mhm.
The language might have to be different. There might be you might have to learn something because they know it, right? With a professional, it's more about the precision at which you do things. You're not game changing,
Would you
right?
say it's surprising about how much these guys actually don't know about their equipment?
No, I'll be honest, I wish I knew less. Sometimes I wish I knew less. Sometimes it gets in the way. I just want to go out there and throw it.
I agree. I can
You know,
wholeheartedly understand that.
there's an element to that. I like having the knowledge when I feel my decision making's better. But as a player, sometimes ignorance is bliss, where I can just go and throw it.
Do you
Just go and throw it.
the reason I'm laughing because do you remember when we started the shop and you know how everybody was like, "Oh yeah, you guys must do a lot of bowling and all these things." Let me help you
Oh
guys
God, no.
understand something.
No, God,
Your
no.
average is going to fall significantly if you open a shop. Like if this is your first time opening a shop and
Yeah.
you're in a busy place, fully expect your
If you're opening a shop because you're a good bowler, you're not going to be a good bowler. Just, if you're interested in opening a pro shop because you're a good player, because you're a good bowler,
be
you're going
prepared
to
to
get
not be
worse
that good of
before
a
you get
player.
better. Yeah, you're going to get worse before you get better.
Yeah.
Like, you definitely have more knowledge, but you just don't have time. Slab, how about look, and be prepared,
Yeah, go ahead. Tell people what to expect when they open a
the
shop,
better
Slap.
the better you are when you practice, the more people you will attract.
Yeah, yeah.
Your time is no longer yours. Be prepared for that. Welcome it. Give it a
You
nice
better
little
welcome it
hug.
because you're gonna hate it if
Give,
you don't.
there's a time for it, and then there's a time to practice in the dark by yourself.
I agree. I
I
understand.
am I
I
am
understand, bro.
every Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Every Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
What time are you practicing? And I know what time you practice.
Around 1 o'clock. I get on the lanes around 1.
In the morning.
1 in the morning. Yeah.
So he doesn't get
Yeah.
bothered while he's trying to practice. Because if we're practicing in broad daylight in a busy center and you're the pro shop guy,
Nah, not a busy. No, any center doesn't have to be busy. If there's one guy, especially if there's one guy, he's got nothing to do.
He's got
nobody to talk to.
nothing to lose.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing to do. He's sitting there. He's just waiting for somebody to talk to. If there's two, you got a chance. You got a chance of getting a few frames in. But if you throw a few in a row,
if you feel too good, oh no, don't.
They hear it. It's like that sounded good.
What was that?
What was that? That guy sounds like he's got answers. Let me go ask him all the questions.
He sounds like he owns the shop in this building. Let me go have a conversation with him.
Yeah. I don't want to give people the impression that, I don't care about people, but geez. Bro, you see me here. You see me here practicing. Not answering you. I'm not even answering you. Do you remember the practice sessions I used to have where you would get yelled at if you came and bothered me out on the lanes? And he would come out and be like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I have to ask you a question. And you just saw me yell at my employee for interrupting me. And now you think it's a good idea to come over and ask me, what RG ball do you think I should throw? Yes, man. Yes.
And the three famous words that I hear Rob walking in with his ball over his shoulder. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah. I'm out. I'm out. Slap, what happened? I'm out. Skip, no, Skip. You should go.
Slap, what happened? Nah, I'm out.
I'm out. Skip, I'm out.
Because when you're at an 82 lane center and they know you're the shit, man, just like Cam said, your time is our time.
I guess, yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. And I guess it's just evidence that we were doing something right.
Yes.
Right? People wanted our attention. We shouldn't hate on it, but it's really difficult. It's frustrating. It's frustrating because you don't get a lot of time to yourself. You don't get a lot of time to practice. Man, it's just all I wanted.
I don't even laugh this much, but I get it.
All I wanted to do was throw this ball and figure out if it needed a surface change, but I can't even pay attention. You're asking, I'm answering questions in between each shot. Yeah, pick your spots, man. Pick your spots in practice.
What ball are you throwing? How'd you lay it out? I don't even know anymore, man.
But what's your favorite bowling ball of all time? Did we answer that the last episode?
You told me ones that you really liked, but you told me Excalibur was the one that you remember the most. I say my most used ball of all time was IQ Tour.
IQ Fusion.
That's yours?
The blue and gold.
I remember when you had that ball.
Yeah.
I remember when you had Disturbed. I remember when you had.
That was a good one too. Not my favorite, but it was good. It was one of the few solid balls that I drilled over and over and over again. As many as I could get my hands on.
I'm gonna try to say this story without laughing too much, but
I feel like something bad's about to happen.
Slap. I have never seen you fry out during a session over the dumbest thing ever in my life, right? So you were bowling downstairs at Carolier behind lane 70. This is how much I remember this. And you're drilling Brunswick. I don't know why you were drilling a Brunswick ball, but you drilled yourself a lethal revolver.
Was that the gray one?
It was gray cream colored.
That was the gray.
Do you remember why that ball pissed you off as much as it pissed you off? It was the first time you threw it too. This is why I knew this ball was making you mad as fuck.
Usually when a ball makes me that angry,
it was pissing me off too.
It doesn't work no matter what you do with the surface.
And this is the same problem I had with another storm ball in my own. And I'll say what it was, so maybe you understand. And if not, then I'll tell you what it was. It was a Supernova. And there's a reason why I fucking hated that ball.
Go ahead.
Okay. It shined itself up after 3 frames. It looked polished after practice. This revolver looked like a wet
It felt it had that feel to it.
And
It had
every
that
time
feel
you
to it.
threw it and cleaned it, when
Yeah.
it came back with that same
Yeah.
gross just concoction shit
Yeah.
on
Even if you hit it with surface, to kind of help with that. Yeah, no, it always came back with this weird
like
texture. Yeah,
filmy.
weird feeling to it. And
Yeah.
it was so different than what oil feels like on another ball.
Yes, it felt like
Right? That's
it
the best way
wasn't,
to explain it.
and it was a brand new ball too. I was like, bro, how the fuck is this thing not hooking? Because we remember the revolver, right?
Yeah.
I took
Yeah.
that some bitch to nationals, right? Slap. Do you
Yeah.
remember how
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
ball flared?
That was a good ball choice for you. That was
If
really
you
good.
and you remember how we drilled it?
I do not. Was it
Okay,
pinned down?
no, Slap.
No.
This is we went through a phase, me and you. This is why me and Slap did a lot of experimenting. The first thing I remember about this revolver, it flared the whole ball. The whole
Yeah.
ball flared. They had back flares that were all the way around the ball, right? We drilled it full roller, and I went to nationals.
Wait, that was no.
Yeah,
Wasn't that somebody else's ball at first?
no,
We
Slap. This is
drilled
when I
you
was on staff with
specifically.
Brunswick. This is when I was on staff with Brunswick, and I got revolvers. And we did a full roller because we were tired of watching my shit overhook. And because I used to clam on it,
You're
yeah, man,
right.
yeah. And
You're right.
we try
You
to
couldn't
find, we did
control.
Rico drilling,
Right,
we did
right.
two
You
inch
couldn't
pins,
control the backs. Right.
right? So then we did full
Yeah.
roller, and I whacked them at nationals with it. I think
Yeah.
I shot like 1850, which for me was fucking huge.
Super early, super even,
Super rolly, and I was like,
super
man,
rolly.
never worked again after that. But for nationals, I was like, man, this thing was the shit. Like it thumped so much.
I vaguely remember somebody yelling at you for quitting on that ball. Not me. Not me. I vaguely remember somebody. I don't know. I'll come back with the story.
I had one left and I sold it, I promise you, 8 months ago.
Stop.
I had
Get
one.
out of here.
I drilled it for him.
You hoarded them?
I hoarded one.
Ooh.
And I was like, if I ever, but I was like, I'm never going to drill this. But I sold it to my guy. He loves it. He fucking loves it. I was like, man. I was like, bro, I love this ball, bro. Because I was like, this ball's good. I was like, this line, I didn't really like the red one. I like the one that you didn't like when I drilled another one, not that one.
The red, I remember the red nut.
That ball was just like a solid symmetrical that was kind of really too early and not like an IQ tour. It was too strong for its own good, I guess.
It's tough, man. That's what everybody was chasing at the time. High roads and IQ tours, and people were trying to trying to create the same exact motion.
But I will say Codex really and Gold IQ are my two Mount Rushmore bowling balls if it's not an IQ tour. Or the one. The one was my favorite ball. Yeah.
The original.
I watched Tommy win a U.S. Open with that one. That one was I was at Carolier when he did that. That was
one of my favorite. The one was such a good ball. I mean,
the one pearl was good. I love that one.
I personally wasn't a huge fan. I loved the original one. There was just the motion. That was a ball that never stopped. It never stopped.
What was the one thing about the Gold IQ that you hated? I'll never
I can tell you, Slap, it's the exact same thing that I hate about every Pearl IQ has ever been made. The moment the cover gets cracked, it starts seeing the lane at the foul line for me. It just gets
those
so
particular
early.
ones did. Those did. Yes.
I have not seen any of them get any. In my experience, I have not seen any of them get any better.
So let me ask you this then: what do you feel about AI?
It still got it wrong. It got it wrong. The AI, right? So
you feel like it's making it too strong?
I'm throwing my IQ Tour solid. And if I have to get away from that, my natural progression would be to the Pearl or hybrid IQ. Yes?
Yeah, I like the hybrid IQ. I like the IQ AI. But maybe because I throw it a little faster than
I like the ball. But it hooked 5 feet earlier than the IQ Tour Solid.
I remember when the Pearls came
5
out,
feet.
I was astounded by how much that happened. I was like, bro, this
It
is
just
insane.
goes, and again, it just goes so forward.
Yeah, it went really quick.
Now, we talking about the green and black, or are we talking about the black and white?
The Phase AI? You think
No,
Phase
no.
AI?
Okay. I want
That
to make
was
sure
a
we're
lot
clear.
stronger, and it's
The
that was,
IQ, the green and black one.
yes,
the
the one that
IQ
they just
AI.
discontinued. Yes,
Bro, so early. So
see, I
early.
didn't have that with that one.
And the thing is, I've had the Ruby. I've had.
See, I didn't like the Ruby. I feel that same way you did about the Ruby.
It feels to me like Storm with that low RG and low diff. It feels like with the Pearl ball, they have this extra added pressure to create some more angle in the back. And I think they do it with cover and the cover strength.
Do you think they're making the covers too strong for its own good?
I think if you compared, I think technically speaking, chemistry speaking, the IQ Tour, any Pearl or Fusion is a stronger cover stock than the IQ Tour Solid. Whether it be porosity, or a chemical structure and how it cures, it feels like every Pearl is a stronger cover. So once the polish wears away and the cover gets cracked, it's so much earlier than the Solid.
Susceptible to 10 pinning more because of how much stronger it is. So going left with the Pearl cover, you can't really because it's stronger.
Well, you can't because it reads the friction too hard, and it gets it, so it doesn't shape. But it's still a Pearl, so it really doesn't dig in when you're inside, and you don't get it out. So it for me, it gave me the worst of both worlds, not the best. One would go this way, and then the other one would go that way, and you're moving me to a spot where I can't carry from.
I get that. But yeah, it's to me, this is why when I speak about bowling ball covers, and me and Ray specifically talk about this a lot, like I like bowling balls that take to cover change as well, i.e. Gremlin Tour X. I think that ball cover changes.
So wait, let's pause for a second. Let's pause for a second because I feel like there's a little nugget of info there for people that people need to recognize. I want people to recognize. Just because the cover is dull doesn't mean it's stronger. Exactly. Just because the cover is Pearl doesn't mean it's weaker.
It doesn't mean it doesn't mean it's whippy either.
No, it doesn't. No, there could be underlying texture, porosity, anything that it could be surface, whatever it is. It could be 1500 with polish on it, and you could have an IQ with
3000,
5,000, 3,000 no polish. It's just because the ball is dull doesn't mean that it hooks more.
Right.
And this is where I have an issue with like company marketing and what they're telling you and what the expectations of a ball are.
But this is why I get into the education of differential and RGs, though. You have to have that. Like, this is why I feel like a lot of pro shops lack that. They lack that intelligence to explain to people that, hey, like, this is why this ball is stronger, not because it's $300. Like, don't use the price point to make the ball the seller. Use the understanding of what you actually have in the fucking ball to help people.
Well, first part is sell them on the motion of the ball, not the name of the ball. Sell them on the motion. This is the motion that's going to be beneficial for you because, right? And then move from there. Sell them on the motion. This ball is the ball you need right now to fill in this gap, to complete this bag, to be this extra, whatever the reason, but just it's got to be with a purpose.
There is such thing as over research too. Stop listening to everybody, please.
Yeah, I mean, listen, everybody. Not all right. I can't broad stroke it with everybody, but most people you see in these videos, they're getting something for their opinion. Whether they're getting free balls, whether they're trying to get noticed, or they're actually getting paid. There's
a leniency.
They're doing it for a reason.
Yeah. Yes.
Right? They're doing it for a reason. Be aware of that and try and kind of navigate your way not only what they are saying, but also what they're not saying. Learn to read between the lines. Read some Slap. This is one thing I think you should do too. Is go read some studies about marketing and how companies market to people. There's a lot of psychology involved in what words they choose to make you think things or feel things about a particular product. It's really enlightening. But it also kind of helps you kind of weed through. When you see it, you can't miss it. When you hear it, you're like, I know what you're trying to do. I'm not falling for it.
The keywords in the way they're wording things. It's how I learned. And I don't know if I explained this to you, and maybe people that are trying to open a business and understand certain things. Like, I learned that if you add what they call extraordinary letters into the title of your name, it's more recognizable. Like Puma, Nike. You got, you got like the K in Nike. It's just like certain brands and how you look at them. This is why I added DXB, because I kind of just took the Dynamics Bowling out of it, and I took 3 letters and I said, okay, well, now who's that? That's DXB, and it rolls off the mouth really quickly.
It's easy to remember. It's easy to say.
So if you're coming up with a name, come up with a name that's going to give them that little bit in there that says, hey, this is the name that I'm going to come up with, because it's very hard to forget the name that we have when you're actually learning and understanding what's going on.
No.
Slap, we're going low. But
you got to eat something.
But I'm going to do this, but I have a certain special segment that I've been waiting to show Rob. It's going to take about a minute for you to watch this video, Slap. But I've deemed this segment Numb Nuts of the Week, okay?
Numb Nuts of the Week?
Slap Nuts of the Week, forgive me. Slap Nuts of the Week, okay? Slap Nuts of the Week. Hold on a second. I'm going to be eating candy on TikTok. Hey, before I play this, everybody make sure that you guys go to Apple, YouTube, and Spotify to make sure that you guys upkeep the show every episode. This is our 3rd episode. Make sure that you guys like, share, follow. And then if you're not watching on here, you're not going to see what I'm about to show Rob. So, Rob, enjoy. It's a 47-second clip. Here you go.
All right. Check this out. Ball done by a local guy. Show you how we do the fingers here. I lined it up already. So we got 1/2 inch lateral on this side, right? Run it down. Bang. This is how we do the finger pitch for the ring finger. Wait for it. Just crank it over. Keep on cranking.
He's still going.
Till the bit gets where you need it. Run it straight back down. Bam.
Whoops.
That is what I deal with on a regular basis, Slap.
Do you think the person feels that? I wonder, was there a conversation?
Shout out to my guy. I can't say his name, but I appreciate you sending me that video fucking 2 years ago. I've been waiting to show the world.
So what was he trying to show us in that? Was he
how bad
that it was 1.25 inches? What?
Slap.
I don't understand. Like, what was he trying to do?
I don't know, but this is how they drill for people.
Like was there intention in
Slap? They're going this way. If your fingers are in the ball and they be going in this direction.
Maybe listen, you don't know. Maybe the guy's finger was jacked.
You're gonna give some solace to this, Slap. How?
Because I wasn't there. Listen, you know my rule. If you're not in the room for the conversation, you don't have an opinion.
Slap, if you're 750 left and 750 right, we got problems at 0 up and down. Slap. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Wait. He was a half.
Slap.
Right?
I'm gonna play the video again. Watch. Go ahead. Watch this.
All right. Check this out. Ball done by
Slap.
local guy.
He's
Yeah, he's
at
ahead.
Show you how we do the
500
fingers
left.
here
And then he went
lined it up.
800 right.
already. So we got half-inch lateral on this side, right? Run it down.
So he's a little over on that.
Bang.
All right. All right.
This is how we do
At
finger
zero.
pitch for
Look
the
at this
racing.
man.
An inch and a quarter. Inch and a
Wait
quarter.
for it. Just crank it over.
bigger-
Keep on
The
cranking
bigger. What happened? Are we?
till the bit gets where you need it.
Did you lose us?
No.
Run it straight.
Oh, there we go.
Where did you go?
I don't know. I wasn't on the screen there for a while, and
Oh no.
I wonder if there was a reason that he did that. I can't imagine. The
Slap
bigger
your card
issue.
right now.
The
Hold
bigger
on a second.
issue. No, I'm
Slap.
sorry. The bigger issue is, I understand it's a plug ball, but why are you drilling fingers first? Why the fuck are you drilling fingers first? You know, that's my other cringe. You showed me that video. Oh wait, I have to yell at you. You showed us that video last week of the plug work, and now all across my FYP is that shop doing the same exact thing over and over and over again. They just keep drilling out bridges. It's like they're trolling me.
Slap, where the fuck are you?
What do you mean?
You're dark right now. I've been trying to tell you. Your
I see
fucking
myself
screen is
fine.
dark.
I see
Hold on a
myself
second.
fine. Nothing has. Now it's just you, and there I am. I don't know.
But is he dark on your screen, guys? If you guys, yeah, you're dark right now, Slap.
I see myself. All right, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but
Come back out and come back in.
I don't know what options I have. No better.
Hold on a second. Let me try it this way. No, you're still on a black screen. Why are you on a black screen?
That's weird. The moment you went to that,
That's weird.
all right. So maybe this is us, the world telling us that
We need to end
we
the
should
show.
stop.
Well, Slap, I still need to talk to you about this fucking video, bro.
All right, I'll go out.
Yeah, go out and come back in because I want to finish this conversation. I'm sweating right now, by the way. Hey, make sure that you guys are following the show. This is why I love doing this because it's so much fun when we get to do this. But I get to show him shit. He didn't get to see that video before we came on today because I wanted to make sure that he saw it. So if you guys have videos like this and you guys can find them for me, everybody, thank you, Kayla. Everybody in TikTok world and YouTube and Apple and all these places, if you guys see videos like this, I want to show him, but I don't want him to see him. So if you guys, and watching him maneuver through fucking technology is incredible. But yeah, your sister too, Daniel Freeman. Let me talk about my Jerry Rice, bro. Check out my Jerry Rice, cuz. What you talking about, bro? So yeah, make sure that you guys go follow the show on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. You guys can listen to the show. It's the Skip and Slap podcast. Oh, there he is. Slap.
Yeah.
We're good.
I know you're impressed. I
am. You got out and didn't complain to me, so I'm coming back in. I'm in. Hold on. Don't leave yet, Slap. So what did you think? Now I can hear your opinion on this video that I just sent you.
Wait, could you not hear me?
I could hear you, but now I could see your face as you're explaining it.
Wait, what were we talking? We were talking about the 500.
About this. Yes.
And then the video you showed me last week of that shop that drilled out the bridge to plug it.
Yeah.
They're all over my FYP now.
You need to send them to me when you see them.
No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to encourage that. No, I don't want to encourage that. No. But yeah,
so zero, 500 left, 800 right. That's okay.
And drilled the fingers first. Why are we drilling fingers first ever? I see so many videos come across. They take such pride in how beautiful and clean and their new drill bits and the drill presses.
Oh, the cleanest shops ever, bro.
And then I'm hitting lines and I'm hitting lines, and then all of a sudden they drill the fingers, and I figure this is the end. Like they're going to show me the rest. and
It's
they
time
go
to
and they
bevel.
fucking
It's time to
and then
bevel.
they fucking like move the center line. They move the fucking center line to fucking do the thumb. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, bro, what are you doing? In a brand new ball, you're drilling fingers first? I don't. Somebody's gonna have to explain it to me. Somebody's gonna have to explain.
How can you sit there and tell me that that's easier? How can
Well,
you?
it is easy.
How?
It is easier, but you can't. But you can't reproduce it exactly. If even by a smidge, you have to move the person's center line.
Correct.
Then your pitches are out the window. I understand that it's minuscule and it's tiny, and the average person won't feel it. But in your mind, you know that it's not. It's not the same. Do you see? Are you aware? Well, at Bowl Expo, they have a contest.
Yes.
Who can drill a bowling ball the fastest? Yes.
It's installing it the fastest.
Well, they do that too, but
they do both of
you
them.
have to drill a bowling ball.
Yes. I want to know what the prerequisites for that is.
One time. You only have to do it once, though. How about you have to do it twice and it's got to match?
Do they drill ovals?
Probably not. Maybe they do. I don't know.
I'd like to see what the prerequisite is.
But they only have to do it once. Like they're given a spec sheet and they have to hit the specs that are on the spec sheet.
Yeah.
And the person that does it the fastest, I don't know why that matters, is the winner. Ask him, get the finalists in a room together and ask them to do it again and have it match.
Forgive me, bro.
Get 2 thumbs to match. Get 2 ovals to match.
That's very hard if you're not doing that shit.
And that should be the challenge, not how fast you do it. Let's come on now.
Because any schmuck could put holes in a ball.
Any monkey can hit lines.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But
Forgive
do it again.
me if I'm eating out here, but
prove it's not a fluke and do it again. There you go. That's the line. Prove it's not a fluke. Do it again.
When I tell you the other day, it's like last week, I had 3 balls. I was moving thumbs because I had to plug thumbs, right? It was the plug mark here, the plug mark underneath, and the plug mark to the left. Drilled by the same person to the same length, to the same everything. All different lengths, different pitches, and it was drilled by the same person for the same person by the same person.
What are you going to do? It's out there. It's unfortunate. It's out there.
These are the things that, I want people to understand is you may think something, but when it actually gets proven to you that it's correct now, you should slap. Like you should see people's reaction. You do. You've seen it where you go, like they put their hand in the ball after you fixed whatever they need to fix. And they go, holy shit. I go, yeah.
Yeah, don't be so shocked. Don't be so surprised. That's all I'm asking.
Like, we put your hand through it so
I'm sorry.
Feel that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you've never felt this before. And that's part of the experience, right? It's being with them the entire way. Correct. Whether it be the first grip or a suggested grip change.
Somebody came in here and told me that that's all I do.
Just math and drilling?
Yeah. Somebody came into my live feed and said that to me. It pissed me off. Oh,
what's that?
That all I do is just math and drilling.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Oh. I said, bro. So I guess physics doesn't involve itself at all in what the fuck
physics doesn't matter. Bro, it's like,
somebody
Ray used to talk about it. Ray used to talk about it as like being an artist. Like there are so many things, understanding people's hands and how the hand works and how the flexibility works and who has flexibility and who doesn't. And the way to either correct for it or allow for it. Understanding their skin texture. And hey, look who's here. Look who just came from a snack and now she's going to go take a nap. Daisy girl. Hey, you're on. Okay. All right. She's had it. Hi. What
Yeah,
are
it
you
said that it
doing?
was all pro shop owner job. His math and drilling was an interesting
Yeah,
line.
that's unfortunate. You know what? You don't want him as a customer.
Nah, I wouldn't, because
You
he
don't
would
want him
never
as a customer.
understand what we do and how we do things and how we
Yeah.
try to. Because again, I think we're readily available more than most people or most professions. I feel like we're more accessible as pro shop owners than a lot more people that just have regular 9 to 5 jobs. So, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful in that, but
Yeah, no, Slap, you're in the service industry.
when you talk about us that way, and this is just like, this is servers, this is people that have to deal with the general public,
Yep.
you said retail, all these things, bro. We have to put up with your shit. And we have to put up with it with a fucking smile on our face. And sometimes
Bro,
I don't want to.
there's a lot of stupid people in the world.
Yeah, and
There's
sometimes
a
I don't
lot
want
of
to, but I
stupid
do.
people.
Because
Yeah.
it's very easy for me to look past certain bullshit because I've dealt with it. I've seen people that try to get one over. Where's my discount? I'm owed this because I've known you. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I don't live in
So
that.
sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
bro. My
No,
bills don't
sorry.
take fucking breaks, bro. What the fuck?
No.
Yeah.
No. The customer
So
is not right.
yeah, and that
The
logic. I
customer
mean, I try to be as respectful I can, but
not
that's like
always right.
bullshit logic. You're not always
Yeah.
right, specifically in this
Yeah.
particular place or where we do things. It's very hard for you to walk in and tell me you're right and I'm wrong about what the fuck I'm doing for
That's
this.
a tough lesson, bro. You're doing really well because that's a tough lesson to learn or to stick to because it's really hard because that means you're gonna make a little less,
It is, and
you
and
know, and
and I would
it
be
can be
willing to do
scary.
that. Hmm.
It can be scary, but you have to know your worth and hold that boundary.
And
Like,
that morality to it, those morals to it. It's a thing of like, you if like and you understand, like, again, we're going to talk from perspective of pro shop. Like, you can never understand what it's like being inside of a shop at 2-3 o'clock in the morning doing plug work because you need to catch up for the next day, and I'll see you in 3-4 hours when we have to come back and
yeah,
do this shit again and
yeah,
again and again.
yeah.
Bro, I
Yeah.
guarantee you, me and you over 4 years lost like 20 years of our life just because
Oh,
of
I
the amount
definitely,
of we put
yeah,
ourselves through when we did that shit.
definitely aged ourselves. Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
So this is why we can look back and you can't come in my shop and disrespect me because you can, and I could never walk your path, but you for damn sure ain't never walk mine in this fucking game, right?
Yeah,
Like, and to me, that's what I like to live in. So if I have to lose money over that, you'll respect me when you walk out the door because I'm not going to disrespect you, but I'm going to show you where you're at too.
you know what I would say is equally as hard or equally as difficult.
Hmm.
Um, being in a shop that's not very busy.
It's very difficult
It's tough.
when
That's
you
tough.
are when you want to work. I want to work. I
Yeah.
am, put the fucking work in front of me. We're going. But when I
Now, I
don't,
will say, I fortunate enough to be in that situation and have gotten through it. And it's tough. It's tough on the mental. You know, you don't know where the next sale is coming. You don't know. It feels like you're doing something wrong. Uh, I would say just keep doing what you're doing. If you're doing the right things, like I said before, your people will find you.
yeah,
People will find you. And don't lose your passion for it. Don't lose your enthusiasm. Uh, that's what's going to separate you from the other guy. And that's what's going to create good relationships is when you're open and honest with people.
yeah, I think
Keep pushing.
in the grand
Keep
scheme of
pushing.
things, it's people know that I'm a big advocate for just, I'm so OCD about my work. Like, I'm so like, God, I don't want anybody to touch this because just leave my work the fuck alone. Like, just let it
I
be where
love
it's
that
at.
you're proud. I love that you're proud
And
of
if
what
I
you're
need to make an
doing. Great.
adjustment to it, I do, right? But I
Yeah.
just I have a hard time holding that stillness when I see shitty work, Rob. Like when I
Bro,
see,
it's gotten it. Listen,
you can
you
see
got
it
to
in my
learn to let that
face.
go. You got to learn to let it go because it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you.
No, I feel that.
And don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you frustrated. You're only responsible for what you do. You just keep doing good, clean, precise work. making good decisions, and that's all you can. That's all you can.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
Yeah, but
That's
like you
all you
said,
can
bro,
control.
it's you try like for people that are owning opening shops in smaller marketplaces and not a lot of people. Like if I have support in that way, like have a
Right.
support system. You're not going to be able to do this part. What happened?
No, I'm just looking at Brittany's. I feel that you get what you pay for,
Yeah.
and it shouldn't be that way. It should be available to everyone,
Oh,
regardless of what you
that's
regardless
true
of what you
too.
pay. It's a relationship. We're building a relationship, and it goes beyond me being a business owner and you being a customer. This is one bowler to another. I'm trying
The second
I'm
I
trying
put
to help
holes
you
in
along. I'm trying to help you along. I'm trying
the
to be there with information, resources, experience. You know, it 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 sh- it should be there for if you get a plastic ball versus a $250, concept.
But once you put your fingers in a ball, it becomes personal. It becomes once you put holes in a ball, it's all there at that point. It becomes a personal part because from the first time that fucking drill bit gets turned on and you crack the cover that much, it's now become personal. It has become such a thing of now there is no point of return here. There is
Yeah,
no, right? You go,
yeah,
this
yeah,
this
yeah.
layout has to work. It has to because I said it would, and now the hand has to match, and now everything that I just said to you has to come through with what I said after that initial right there.
Every,
Because now we
everything's got to come true.
right.
Yep, everything's got to come true.
Thumb first, obviously, but then
I thought about doing weight hole first, and then working from
and I was
there.
like, I want to be an
Could you
adult. So
imagine? Could you imagine? What would that layout look like? Like the map to my house, like a road map to my house.
could you? We oh god, I wish we were around doing shit like this because you imagine we just make a video starting from the weight hole and working our way back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you know what I think about? If we just had like a live stream going when we had the shop open, just a camera on like behind the basketball hoop on that back wall,
Yeah.
just behind that, just looking at us, just
Just
watching, observing all of the people and the personalities and the stories and my God,
yeah, 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 yeah. I don't understand, bro.
all the people
Now
that got
see
in the
how me
fucking way in the back room.
and Rob are right here like this. It was way worse, and I was a lot worse. I was a lot younger,
Oh, they're
a lot
Slap. I
less.
feel like we'll get there. I feel like we'll get there again. Just give it time. Like I'm an asshole. I know it. I'm gonna piss
Rob
you
just
off
has
at
to get
some
used to
point.
the camera part of it, and as he does, things get more comfy.
Yeah, the filter. Yeah, the filter starts to fade. Yeah, yeah.
But
No doubt.
we're gonna end the show here.
Slap. That's been. I'm looking at the thing. That it feels like it was 10 minutes. All right, fine.
You know
And
this
a half.
fucking douche.
Hour and a half.
And I'm gonna put you out in the street like this right now, Slap. Do you
What's
know
that?
this? Oh, Slap! You never said what happened to your finger. What happened to your fingers?
Yeah. I
What do
got
you
it
got?
caught.
What happened there?
I got it caught in a hedge clipper.
Oh my god, you are so not outside. It's crazy. You are
Bro,
so
no,
unoutside. You are
I
so
was
not
into it.
outside. It's crazy.
I was getting so into it. The first thing I thought of was like, how the fuck am I gonna? They're not gonna fit in grips. And then I was like, "This is my left hand. All right, don't worry about that. But how am I gonna hold the ball? Fuck, that's like right where all man. This is what went through my head as I'm
Slap!
like,
You can put it on the palm. Your palm in it.
I'm pulling the glove off, and I'm like, wow, I hope it doesn't interfere. And then I was like, golf's out for a couple weeks. Golf is out.
How the fuck? When did you do that?
Yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday.
This one's cut, and like the pad of my finger is gone, like it's sliced.
Oh,
But it's still
you tried
there.
to change it and it turned on, and then you just kind of screwed yourself.
No, I was cutting stuff above me, and my hand slipped off of it. So I was holding it this way, and my left hand slipped off of it, and the weight of it pulled it down, and I was afraid that it was going to hit me in like the leg. So I kind of like put my hand there to kind of catch it, block it, kind of thing, and it just one time, just bam.
How'd that go?
Bam. It's exactly the sound.
On that note, thank you guys so much for joining us today on the Skip and Slap podcast. Slap, I love you so much, bro.
I love you too, Slap.
I love the fact that we could do this every Tuesday at 9:30. Go make sure that you guys follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, where you guys can listen to dxbproshop.com for the raffle and things with things. Yeah, and we will see you guys on the next video or next podcast. And Slap, how do we end our show?
All right, guys, ball good. All right, man, ball good. Slap, I gotta